you. How funny the kitty showed up in your reading. He definitely came up in another one, but wants to play, wants to be loved, and that's what you want. But you don't want it in a way where you're going to end up on your face or hurting yourself, or you're not opposed to like embarrassment, but there's no need for humiliation. And there's no need to humiliate others unless it's for the bettering of other people, perhaps. The way this is revealed to you, they may feel that way. But that's not on you. People make their own choices. And you've made yours, and you're making yours. And each moment along May, the road of May, it's very clear that what you're doing is what's best for you. Now my other cat is literally just staring at me, Kim. I don't think you can see her, but she's literally sitting across from me staring at me. She was just playing, it was adorable. You feel freshly inspired in a different way, because what's breaking down, a lot's being unearthed this month, and that's also the name of the Cancer reading. And you have already done that part, and now it's just everything's now happening. Won't say that there won't be any grieving period to this time in your life, just like any major change where something happens. A life-changing event, moment, truth, spontaneous happenings for you this month. Those weren't falling out. I lost handle of the cards. Happening for you this month is to develop and strengthen an even stronger emotional pathway. And you may be used to things happening in a certain way, but this is moving a little at the pace of Taurus season. What comes from all of this is this major self-assurity, is self-assurity a word? Self-sureness. And then maybe a few moments of emotional bravery impact you so much, impact the world around you. So when you're impacted, right, that's your energy. It's happening. And then that trickles and is a ripple effect around you in your subconscious areas of life. You know, this is the sign that sits across from you. Things will be revealed, things will ripple out, things will be watered, because whatever action you take, you know, because it's all working together. Things that are being revealed compel you to take action, which sets a domino effect of your whole life changing because you've healed something or have acknowledged something. Acknowledging something, accepting something is their own in itself a different step of the healing process. From what I've discovered and from what's been discovered. And this is the card I picked that fell out. So everything is moving in this circular motion. And I just had acupuncture done and talks about chi and the movement of chi. So it's like almost certain things are becoming, wherever there's an excess amount, you're learning to spread that out. Not thin, but spread it out. Disperse. like seeds dispersing in the wind just to plant more. Abundance. You feeling like better than you've ever felt. If you feel called to even cleanse in some way, this is a cleansing. This is a cleansing. That's what I should have called it before. But it is a cleansing that is happening. Energetical. And this affects you and how you handle yourself. If something was stagnant, if you have your own business, or if you're, working in a place where you can grow your money, or you're a salesperson, or if you have a side gig, anything where it's like you independent of the company to an extent, or if you make commission, whatever it is, you'll see a growth in that towards the end of the month. Mars will move into Leo, which will cause you to feel like all eyes are on you, perhaps, or what you say is so much stronger than it normally is, impacts others more strongly. But this all needed to be taken place, and if there's someone in your life that you can rely on that is so fun-loving, easygoing, yet has such a depth of, the cards fell, of compassion, that can help you slow down and realize that whether or not you want things to move faster, they're not going to anyway. They understand a certain patience in your life, and this could help you recognize and like what I just said, Mars moves into Leo, and you just have to be careful of being extremely overbearing, for sure, just because you figure, like, all this has happened, now you feel great, boom, boom, boom. Processing is really important, but stating and being extremely clear on what's happening with you right now to the people surrounding you, just so that they know, is so important. Let them in on it. Also, you may find that you not only accumulate more money, but there are people who want to bring stuff to the table for you. And that's where you find yourself knowing that the path doesn't look just straight and narrow. That this is about you seeing through any fishy offers. Anything that used to look like what you used to feel like. Anything that looks like anything that looks like the way you used to feel like is a sign that it will only bring you back to this. It'll only bring you backwards. It will leave you will still be left perhaps questioning what you can manage at this time. And because if you don't, I'm not going to just say because, sorry, if you don't have to make any rash decisions, then don't. If anyone is trying to force you into making decisions, that means it's probably a no. Like, why is someone pushing you into doing that? You know what I mean? You may not realize, but you will, and you continue to have the energy to do this. Why? This is something I talked a lot about with Capricorn. And this is something I talk about every here and there, and I think it's important to bring it up again. When you make decisions based off of what you need and it comes from your body, if you have the privilege and the freedom to do that, the security, I'm saying those kinds of words because I mean whatever that means to you. For some of you, it's the balls, it's the guts, it's the trust, it's the faith in yourself. And notice where your self-esteem is at this time. Because you'll get a boosted sense of self-esteem and come back, full on yes, the people around you definitely miss you. And also, it's really important that you not mistake yourself for anything other than who you are. Because then you will miss, perhaps, someone's trying to fool you in some way. But the stability with your emotions, because of everything that has happened, you realize that getting back to your body, just take a moment, sirens. Whatever you say yes to should bring you, according to human design, but also my own experimentation of myself, whatever you say yes to, you want it to give you energy. So I sometimes practice saying yes to things before I actually say it to the person who needs to hear it, the actual commitment. I commit with myself, and I notice that what makes me feel, what thoughts it brings up, all of that. And then I'd really decide from that place, because that energy is going to show you something. You know, if this knight is trying too hard to force your attention, and here he is again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sweet Biddy. Sorry. Then it's most likely a fluke if he turns into the cups. You know, don't take just any offer, even if it looks good. If you're looking for that King of Cups, you know, remember that person that you can rely on, who is so you know, or that part of you, being a Leo, that like fun-hearted yet loyal and very calm, cool, and collected side of you comes out again and again. My cat, he just wants to chill. I know. I just want to do this for you though, and get this done for you. That person also might have been going through a bout of insecurity as well. My flower kitty. I'm just gonna hold him. So anything rushed is not welcomed or forced this month. How do you know? If you have to ask yourself the question, that's how you know. And that part of you that's commanding comes out to the surface again. But don't let it blind you. Stay grounded. See you next time.